Please read. This is not just another awkward soliloquy. This is really me speaking to the people that don't see the need for elevating and maintaining some semblance of intelligence. What you ingest should bear relevance. I swear I'm never gonna quell or quit this perpetual mission to get people to listen to their intuition. That's within earshot. Beer got some of you lost in a semi-sedated stupor. Self-hate placates self-medicated patients that can't vacate from the place of an abuser. Liquor is an artificial elixir that blurs eyes and minds to the times. My God and yours is an infinite being that brings struggle our way to keep us defined, refined diamonds without the blood dripping from it. At each summit, I remind people to keep reading between the lines. This goes for religious decisions as well as philosophical topics too. The harder it is for you to not resist, the more you gotta keep pushing through. You don't necessarily need to read to be true, but it's never helped to rebel against information that could bring freedom to you. Read the Torah, Bible, Quran, Kabbalah, as well as the Bhagavad Gita. I couldn't even begin to list all of the essential texts. From the Dead Sea Scrolls all the way back to the Book of Dead, what's next? Why don't you start with some of the alternate Gospels? I began with the Essenes, ended up with the Gnostics. Awful how we limit ourselves to such an infinitesimal set of beliefs. We read what we want to, so going through grief is undoubtedly how we see going through the process of learning. My niece could hardly believe the facts presented in an unflattering wal-mart documentary. I thought to myself, imagine if they had taught us about these type of unethical economic policies when we was in elementary. By the time I was reading 1984 in the 12th grade, it probably would have made more sense to me. The U.S. public education system is a joke for the most part, except it ain't no comic relief. Serious as can be. Young hustlers walk off the block and head directly into the correctional facilities. Facing the invincible giants behind bars is hard when you got no rock to exhibit a model of what you ought to be. Read George Jackson and Leonard Peltier's prison letters. Better than anything your friends could ever measure up to. What crew you rolling with? Hold it, kid. Read the vibes intently in any situation you going in, cause it get in your life like that. White crack got black kids tripping as we distribute it back to our own. So us poets moan and groan cause we don't know no other way to release these inner demons that got us screaming everything that we say. But I've taken on a Baduism approach with my mantra, with a day. Cause these problems seem to go on and on. Different day and rhythm, but the same song is playing. No longer shocked as G's get dropped from Elk Grove and Oak Park to Natomas is hot, popping off before the wrong reasons. Lost youth read BET and MTV across TV screens instead of revolutionary psalms I'm proceeding to release to the streets. Tell me when it's gonna cease so we can see peace at its peak. I seek new ways to make people uncomfortable until they jumping up from their seats, running to do something, give love and prove nothing except for this. When you read between the lines, you got a reason to raise your fist. So my people, please read.